Hi, I would like to talk about something that's on my mind, just something that I asked ChatGPT about this morning because it's something that I've seen too many YouTube video titles. I mean, what why do men avoid churches? I mean, well, actually, the question I asked is why do men say that modern churches aren't appealing to them? And here's ChatGPT's answer. Many men say that modern churches aren't appealing to them for a variety of reasons, some cultural, some theological, and some psychological. Here's a breakdown of most common complaints or perspectives. One, lack of challenge or purpose. The perceptions that church feels passive, emotional, or domesticated. What they say, church is just singing and sitting. There's no mission or challenge. Deeper issue, many men thrive on risk, purpose, and conquest. When the church becomes too focused on comfort or feelings, it can feel disconnected from the kind of sacrificial leadership or spiritual warfare language that historically resonated with men, like being knights, soldiers, builders, protectors. Second is feminization of church culture. Perception is that modern churches are more geared toward women in tone, leadership style, and atmosphere. What they say, it feels like a place for women and children, not for men. The examples that worship songs would have romantic or sentimental language in them. I mean, you hear songs like "Draw Me Close to You," "Never Let Me Go," "I Lay It All Down Again," "Hear You Say That I'm Your Friend." The emphasis on vulnerability without also promoting strength and responsibility, and sermons that shy away from difficult or confrontational truths. Sorry. 3, there's no place to lead or build. Perception is that the church doesn't know what to do with masculine gifts. What they say, there's no place for me to use my gifts as a man. And the deeper issue is that many men want to build, defend, fix, teach, or strategize, but churches may not offer roles that allow them to engage in these ways beyond ushering or parking lot duty. 4, overly safe and controlled. Perceptions that church avoids controversy and risk. What they say is that it's all fluff, no depth, no courage. The deeper issue is that men may be turned off by churches that seem conflict avoidant, politically correct, or too focused on entertainment. I mean, basically see a lot of churches that are turning to entertainment to draw the masses in, especially in men. I mean, it's it's like they're it's like if we do church as we normally would do, it would it would annoy the men. But if we do church and there's like with smoke machines and like really loud music and just stage productions and all the stuff that turns people to the world rather than to God. I mean that stuff would more likely be displeasing to God than to that. I mean, Paul even asked that question when he was do I seek the favor of God or of men, or do I seek to please men? For if I please men, then I should not be a servant of Christ. I mean, 5, shallow theology, perception. Sermons are motivational and doctrinal. What they say, there's no meat, there's just feel-good stuff. Deeper issue, men often respect truth, logic, and depth. When churches don't dive into theology, history, or apologetics, men may feel intellectually disengaged. And 6, Work versus worship disconnect. The perception is that church doesn't connect faith with real life masculine burdens like work, fatherhood, struggle, responsibility. What they say, I don't see how this applies to what I'm actually facing. The deeper issue is that men want to know how following Christ helps them to be better husbands, fathers, workers, and warriors in the spiritual realm. Um, 7 is fear of being misunderstood. Perception is that expressing strong views or passions might be seen as toxic masculinity. I mean, what they say, if I speak up, I'll be judged. The deeper issue is that the cultural tide often portrays male assertiveness as dangerous. Churches may unintentionally adopt that narrative, leaving masculine energy unwelcome. And unfortunately, there are churches that basically promote toxic masculinity to the expense of. I mean, it's it's like it's like some churches go one way. They're too feminine, and they're churches that go too much the other way, and they're just too masculine. I mean, these just. I mean, they're. I mean, it makes women feel like they're just accessories in men's lives, and not full human beings created in God's image and loved equally by God. I mean, what can be done? Churches that want to engage men more effectively might, 1, preach messages that include responsibility, challenge, and sacrifice. 2, offer discipleship that calls men to grow, lead, and serve with intentionality. 3, provide mentorship and accountability environments, not just small talk and small groups. 4, celebrate biblical masculinity, like with David, Joshua, Nehemiah, Paul, not just their tears, but also their strength and their mission. And 5, engage men in mission, outreach, service, apologetics, and spiritual warfare. These are good ways we can engage men in this day and age, because as I said, there are churches that are just a little too geared towards women. Just I mean, I and unfortunately there are churches that try to correct the situation by having more masculine or oriented things in the church, but they tend to overcorrect and swing to the other side of the pendulum and just so it's a difficult struggle that we have to go through. I mean, we need to have a church that's basically accessible to all people, without compromising on the gospel. I mean, we need to preach the whole word, and not just leave out parts of it, or just overemphasize the parts that we call our favorite parts. Just it's important to preach John 3:16 and all, but we need to we need to go beyond the milk and get people people in there to start eating the meat. Milk is milk is essential for babies, but the congregation needs to make sure that they can distinguish between good and evil. And that's pretty much all I have to say to you in this video. So have a good day, and may God bless you.